Hello and welcome to the Last Minute Laura show. It's the afternoon embroidery along. Let's go. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Last Minute Laura afternoon show. For those of you who are new, I'm Laura. This is the Last Minute Laura show. In the afternoon we get together and we do some crafty things. So today we are working on some hand embroidery. We're going to be focusing on flowers today. So we're going to be doing some woven roses, some lazy daisies, and a few of these sort of eyelet looking flowers. So we shall see how that turns out. Yesterday we did some of the outlining. I'm not going to lie, I didn't complete my homework. I didn't get all of my outlining done, but I will get that done today. It'll be fine after the fact too. So if you haven't finished all of it, it's okay. We can do our flowers first, and the greenery can be an afterthought. It's not going to ruin anything. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody to click the like and subscribe buttons. If you're new, I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll subscribe. It's free. It's just easy, and you'll be notified when I put out new stuff. We're here every single day, Monday to Friday, from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. in the afternoon, doing these fun crafty projects for the whole time we've been in quarantine, and we'll keep going until maybe we're out of quarantine, and maybe we'll keep going beyond that, who knows. And if you're not new here, I hope you'll like the video because it helps the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, and it makes a difference to the channel, so thank you for those of you who have. And good afternoon, Chris. Good afternoon, Frida. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Dina. Hi, Lori. Good afternoon, Nancy, and hello, Katina. Everybody, how's it going? So what I want to start working on, because we finished with French knots yesterday, I want to get started with French knots today. I'm working on some lilac. This is going to be a lilac branch. It's going to be a lilac branch, so it's going to need a couple of different purples. We already did the little knots with that purple. Now I'm going to move on. I think I'll move to this purple next. Oh, I've already cut a piece. Look at that. I was preparing myself. I'm just going to use 2 strands of this. I'm actually considering using 1 strand of this and 1 strand of maybe this one. But this is all that I've got for my forget-me-nots, and that's the right color for forget-me-nots, so I think I won't use that. Maybe purple, and that's this color purple. How different are these two? That's too similar. I like having a little bit of contrast. Let's do some pink with the purple. Loving the pinkish flowers. Me too. I think they look really sweet. I think pink with purple is going to look good. 1 strand of each for some little lilac buds. I'm excited to do the woven rose too. I kind of want to do the woven rose in either yellow or pink, but we are doing a sunflower, so maybe we should do it in pink, but I don't know which pink, so we'll get to that when we do. But for now I'm going to start with my 1 strand of each color. And raining where you are, huh, Lori? Here it is snowing still. Not very much anymore, thank God, but it's definitely snowing. It's definitely not cool. A lot of the peach farmers apparently in the area are very stressed because all of the blossoms have already bloomed. So if this freeze, it's supposed to frost overnight, and the blossoms could get damaged, and if the bees go to sleep for too long, it can just throw off the entire season for a lot of farmers, so that's a little stressful, on top of already having the Rona do all the things. Now in addition, farmers are not going to have the yield that they expect, plus they're expecting lower yields this year anyway because it's expected to be a hot summer, so enjoy your peaches when they come out, people, because they might not be available all winter long, or they might not be available for cheap all winter long. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing French knots. Who else is here? Care Bear, hi Care Bear, and Wendy Joe, hi Wendy Joe. Snowy day in midfield, ugh, why? But wait, your area's cold longer though, right? It shouldn't be snowing here. Not yet. Not yet until October. We should have no more snow. I would like to just be done with the snow. That'd be great. It's been a blizzard here most of the day. Geez, really? I went and picked some things up, actually followed a snow truck home who had his plow down. I want to complain to the management. Yeah, I'd like to speak to your manager. Mother Nature, this isn't working for me. 103 there, huh, Care Bear? Send me some of that energy. And blue. Yes, the cold front on the eastern side of the continent is extreme weather. I'm not a fan, I must say. So for this lilac, what I'm doing is just little French knots. I'm wrapping around my needle 3 times. I'm only using 2 strands of floss. And when I pull it through, you get these teeny tiny little knots. And I'm going to use a variety of purples and pinks, and I think that will create the most, not realistic, but believable. Let's call it believable. The most believable lilac. The most identifiable looking lilac. I got hair dye and bleach. Oh gosh, Frida. Any day now then. Alex came up from his French class on a break, pointed at my mouse and went, "Une souris." It's so cute. He's learning all these vocab words that like are meant to be used at work and stuff, like computer related. Makes me laugh. 1, 2, 3. We should be in the mid 60s to 70s. We should be, yeah, probably around the same. And, oh wait, you're going to do it then. Yeah, not yet. Did you see the potato pot? Yes, Blue, thank you so much. I saw that, and that makes a lot of sense. For the next time, I mean, this time I've already planted them. I don't think they're transplantable, but I will see if I have a second pot somewhere of the same kind that I can do that cutout thing that you've done. Looks awesome. One, two, three. You should do the hair treatment after, Frida, because your hair will be struggling after. You can't like pre-strengthen your hair for bleach. Bleach is going to damage it regardless. I would recommend doing your hair treatment after you process it. Because your hair, all the pores on your hair, or all the pores, what are they called? It's all going to be open, so it'll absorb a treatment a lot better after you've bleached it. I have never dyed my hair myself, and I have the day to do it, but I'm just so nervous. I'm also doing purple. It's quite bright purple. Ooh, I hope it's the right color purple too. I'm sure it is. What color is it? Do you know the brand? The bright colors, is it like a permanent or a semi-permanent? The ones I use are always considered semi-permanent, even though when you have bleached hair like me, it ends up being a permanent dye. But I like them. 1, 2, 3. I find that they last. The Arctic Fox lasts quite a bit longer than the Wella color, which is one of the brands that you can get at Sally Beauty Supply. Okay, Laura, I have enough for before, during, and after. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Well then, definitely do one after. Your hair will want it. Random, I know, it's so easy. I hope it helps you if you like. Yeah, absolutely. I want to be good at outdoor gardening, and I feel like any help is appreciated. I'm brunette, so I'm bleaching first, doing the under hair at the back of my neck. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's such a cool spot to have colored dye, because it's like subtle, and then when you wear your hair up, it's like bam! Look at my bright hair color. But like if you're going to your grandpa's house, you can just put your hair down and then no problem. I'm just assuming that like some people would have conservative family members that don't want hair dye. My family doesn't care. 2, 3. They used to. When I started bleaching my hair, they were like, "What are you doing? You're ruining your healthy hair." And then I was like, "But it's my healthy hair. Don't worry about it." 1, 2, 3. And then now I have completely bleached pink hair. So everything worked out. 1, 2, 3. So the plan for this lilac is just to fill it in with these little French knots, and maybe I'll change the size depending on what, 1, 2, 3, what color I'm using. I might make a couple of bigger French knots, like, to see if that changes the look. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys, I did some drawing this morning. And I've got a couple of new pictures. I tried to draw your parrot, Frida. This was my attempt at drawing your parrot. I haven't colored it in or anything, so you can't tell that he's got, like, colors on him, like the green and stuff, but this is my interpretation of Frida's parrot. And then I was trying to figure out how to draw my Addisonii leaf. That's my attempt. And then I drew my little sister's dog, Indy. This is my little sister's dog. He's a Cocker Spaniel. What is he? A cockadoodle? I feel like he's Cocker Spaniel Poodle, but it's definitely not. That's not what he ended up being. Yeah, you like it? He's cute, eh? Cute little parrot. Oh, and then I tried to do Lily of the Valley. It wasn't easy, so it ended up being really, like, liney. But this one I like. I find this one to be kind of cute. I'll show you what the actual dog looks like, because then you can see what he's supposed to look like. 1 sec. Let's see. Hold on. So here's the picture, and there's the actual dog. Maybe. Okay, let's see if that works. You can see maybe like there. Does that look kind of like him? Sorta, kinda. Sort of the same energy. That's what it's supposed to be anyway. And yes, I'll put him on Redbubble, absolutely. I just haven't done it yet because I was still drawing. Ooh, joining in with the National Sing-Along. Cool, what's that? Cool rainy weekend coming up here in Nova Scotia. Not much gardening at my place. Well, yeah, I was supposed to go to my grandpa's this weekend to pull out weeds. But it's gonna be freezing, like actual freezing, like 0. Oh my goodness, Blue, thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Oh, I'm not, like, allowed to yell. He didn't say that, I just decided myself, but thank you so much, Blue, that's awesome. And, oh, I need tea. Looks just like him. You think so? Good, I'm glad. I'm gonna put him on too so that my sister can get some of her dog merch. She's been asking me to make a cartoon of her dog, and I've been basically just not gotten around to it. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of starting to look pretty cool, huh? Feels cool. Tactile. I feel like I just want to use up all this thread so that I don't have to 1, 2, 3 have like a short piece of thread, you know? So nice, Blue. Very nice. Very kind. Very generous. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Good way to close out my birthday week. Last day of the week. As of next week, I won't be able to say to Alex, but it's my birthday week, please. Because that's what happens when it's my birthday week. Anything that I want, if he's like, I don't want to go, or whatever. I mean, this year it's not go because, you know, we can't go anywhere, but if I'm like, come on, I want to watch a movie, it's my birthday week. During the week of your birthday, you're allowed to demand anything, pretty much, in our house. But as of the end of the day today, well, I guess tomorrow, end of the day tomorrow, no more demands. Sunday is the last day. Well, I mean, I can make it the last day if I trick Alex that it's Sunday the last day. No, I think today is probably the last day. That's all fine, Laura. I appreciate what you do. Thank you. Impressive, even if you don't want to admit it. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. That makes me feel good. I mean, mildly awkward, but still good. I did something bad to these, and I don't know what it is. Oh my god, you guys. Also, I took cuttings from my Wandering Jew today because it's like starting to cover my window in my kitchen, and I just want to show them to you, just one sec, because they're so healthy. The purple is amazing. I'll be right back. I want to show you. Okay, actually, to be honest, I have a couple things to show you because they're so cool. I know that I should wait till tomorrow because I can give you a better viewpoint from the front, but to be honest, I'll probably still show you tomorrow anyway because that's how excited I am. Look at how dark the purple on these are. I wish I had my unhealthy one, but I don't have it anymore, my pale colored one. But these are so dark and so opaque, so the fronts of them are like nice, they're fine, you know, healthy and whatnot. But the back, is that not stunning? That's the actual color, like that's true to color. Look how bright purple that is. It's beautiful. I'm so obsessed with this. So I made cuttings so that I can sell them because I have a lot of it already. I also have some cuttings here just so we can have more of these because I love all of these a lot. This happened because I lit a candle and the flame burned this leaf. Oops. And then one more thing, I find most crafters are pretty cool, right? I know, it's nice to be able to have a group that we can all hang out. This is my philodendron hope. This is the only leaf it had on it. It was a baby, and it was like not falling. I couldn't repot the mother plant without taking this one off, and it didn't have this leaf, and it has now put out a beautiful little baby leaf. This is that one with those huge long leaves with the long fingers on it. I'm so proud of this little plant. It's doing so well, so I'm happy. Awkward is our middle name, true enough. Okay, last thing is I made this little terrarium a while ago. It's just a little bit of rocks at the bottom and then dirt and then moss and one plant. I just put one syngonium in here. And it just took off. It was like such a tiny little, it was like a little tiny baby plant. And look, it's just putting out new leaves all the time. And look how pretty the leaves are. It's basically like an optimum scenario for this plant. It loves being like wet but not the roots, so it's doing so well. But look at the colors that are coming in on it. I'm like obsessed. So basically in a terrarium setting I can make anything come to life. One more thing in a terrarium setting. Where was it? It's kind of a big deal. Oh, I can't show it to you. The terrarium's too big. I'll tell you though. So I took a cutting from my hi AJ, and sorry, let me just see if, hi Nikki, hi, how's it going? And what do I have here? Awkward's our middle name, fact. And I wish I could get a cutting from Canada. Lori, I also wish you could get a cutting from Canada. Hey, wait, didn't we already figure this out? I don't know if it would ship. Probably wrapped in a paper towel. Don't you think if we did it in a paper towel in a box, like paper towel that's damp, in a plastic bag, like a freezer bag, in a box with balloons on the side, you know, like what Amazon put in before they started to do paper. I bet it would ship. It's just super, like if I were to like bend this at all, it's like snappy, like a green bean. Isn't it a gorgeous color, Crystal? I know. I really like it. Makes me very happy. And what a beautiful plant. Totally. I'm very happy with all of these plants. They're coming to life. And I figured I don't really need... Okay, I do always believe that I need more of each plant because I love them, but I don't really need it. Oh, right, an ice pack. I mean, not now. We wouldn't need it now, probably. But yeah, that's true. A cool pack, or like a cool gel pack or something. But, hold on. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, but I don't need duplicates of all my plants, but some of them are kind of like overgrowing. A few of them that's totally fine for. Like my pothos plant, I'm cool with it overgrowing because I like it. I like how it looks when it's all thick and overgrown. But the Wandering Jew is hanging down and covering my window, so I took a cutting. I'm looking for pink. Here it is. Hey, he's just curling up. You don't have to bark at him, Jesus. You need that bright blue one. That bright blue on the artwork. Oh, yeah, totally. But that's going to be for Forget-Me-Nots. And Frida, I will color him in. I just am not doing coloring in. I'm doing that digitally because the black outlines, if I color it in my notebook, the computer doesn't respond well to trying to turn it. Hi, Alex, Thunder, and CJ. Alex is doing his French class downstairs, which is why my voice is so moderated. What? Don't need plants, Laura. Need has nothing to do with it. No, that's true. But I think that I can separate a few plant. Like, honestly, I saw how beautiful this was, and I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna sell these cuttings because people are looking for them now and can't find them because a lot of the garden centers, blah, blah, blah. Not that that's gonna be the case anymore. We're gonna be fine now because they're open again. But then I saw how purple they were, and I was like, I probably need them. Also, here's really big news, like serious. I have two big news. The other news that I haven't told you yet, and this other news that I'm going to tell you first because I have ADD. So first news is that, what's the first news, Laura? Shoot, I don't remember the first news. I remember the second news though. So a long time ago, I put a cutting of my oxalis, my like plant. I was getting rid of leaves, and Nancy said, Laura, you can save those leaves, and I was like, that's not true. No, you can't. They're so delicate. They're literally like bean sprouts. Like if you've had bean sprouts, they're like that. That's what the stem of the oxalis is like. So I was like, not a chance. That thing's gonna rot in water. But anyway, when I was doing something, I repotted it or something, and I ended up with all of these leaves that didn't make it. I put them in water because they were cute, and they didn't wilt. So I just was like, okay, I'll just keep them in water. And they were doing what the leaves do when they're attached to a plant. Like they were opening during the day and closing at night. And I was, whatever, they're just cuttings in water. And then nothing had happened, but I was doing one of my terrariums, and I decided I'm gonna put a cutting in the terrarium. Just shove it in the dirt and forget about it. And I did, and guess what? Now new baby leaves are all coming out from where that one leaf is in the dirt. So it did, in fact, make a brand new plant, which is insane to me because this plant spreads, it's a bulb plant, it has tubers. So I don't know how cutting a leaf could possibly have made a whole new plant. It just doesn't make sense. The leaf is so delicate, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm so happy about it because what I did today when I saw that it made leaves, it made babies, I decided, well, I'm gonna make 1,000,000 of them. So I took a bunch of cuttings today, and now they're all in my terrariums. And I need plants, I live for it. I know, they're so fun. I really want like all the house plants, like all of them ever. I just want everyone. But there's a few plants that I've noticed that I don't give as much love to, like I don't enjoy them as much as certain other plants, like I I don't know, my oxalis. They give me joy every day. My Christmas cactus gives me joy every day. Like, I look at it and I enjoy it. My pothos gives me joy every day. I love my pothos plants. Ugh. When you stop paying attention, you make mistakes. Jeez Louise. But there's certain plants, like there's this one variety of ivy that I have that I just can't seem to make it happy. It's really cute and it's a tiny little plant, but I just can't make it happy. So I feel like I'm gonna rehome that one. Like, I think I'm gonna thin out some of the plants that don't bring me joy. And if they don't bring me joy like on a daily basis, I think I'll get rid of them, and that will make room for new ones without having me take on additional like crazy amounts of care, because I'm going to be working outside a lot this summer, obviously. Sorry guys, I messed up and I need to pull out this knot because it's too close. I can't undo this. Jeez. Isn't that the worst thing? I hate when this happens. If this happens to you, I don't even have a hack for you. You just have to suffer and pull out the knot. Ew. Jeez Louise. Well, I had planned on Saturday going to my grandpa's house to do weeds. Now that I don't have to pull weeds, what will I do? I'll have to find something to replace that time slot. Just kidding, I'll do crochet, embroidery, or drawing. Woohoo! Hi Tracy, good afternoon. My jasmine bloomed huge this week. I harvested the leaves and flower. Interesting. Now I'm rolling them into little tea balls. They're like round balls. That's so cool. You have a jasmine tea that you can harvest from? I don't have anything that I can harvest from. I'm waiting for the forget-me-nots in my yard to go to seed so that I can collect the seeds and spread it all around the yard. I'm hoping they go to seed. Oh, I remember the other news. Okay, so we're talking about the Wandering Jew. This is kind of a big deal because I didn't even know this was possible. My Wandering Jew is about to flower and I didn't even know it. I was looking at all the branches today, just giving it an inspection, and I haven't in a long time because it's been very happy living in my kitchen. But I did today because, again, I was making cuttings because the vine has gotten very long. And there's a flower. Like, there's a real flower on the Wandering Jew. I can't even show you because there's only one and I can't pick it off because it's not ready to bloom yet. But I wonder what it's going to look like. I decided I'm not going to search it. I'm just going to be overjoyed when I get to see what it looks like. I want to use profane language right now. Please feel like you're important to me because I'm not using profane language to be polite. Maybe mildly so I don't get demonetized, but what I'm doing right now should be part of one of those compilations that people watch because it upsets them. Untying a knot on a tight piece of thread. Like, who unties thread? This is stupid. I've been trying to grow a flame violet, but I just can't seem to make it happy. They're African violets and supposed to be easier to grow. Related to African violets. I don't have any African violets. Alex's mom is like the best with her African violets, and she does so little to them. Like, she had African violets at their house. She had like one in every bedroom, and some of them would be like probably like 6 feet away from the window, and they'd be happy and blooming. Some of them even maybe even 8 feet from the window, but like bedroom humidity. So I don't think, like, none of them were ever in the bathroom. So I don't know if that's a helpful hint. Maybe they don't. Well, that makes sense that they wouldn't want it to be super humid. I can't grow anything. I'm making a sunflower baby blanket. I hope it turns out. Oh, sunflowers are so cute for baby stuff. I was talking to my sister, and yesterday and we were talking about baby stuff, and I was like, if I have a baby, I'm gonna dress it up in fancy Oshkosh bagosh and overalls and wear a hat. And my little sister was like, Oshkosh is not fancy. And I was like, in my head, it was like, I don't know. She basically said it's like the Gap, but for babies. And I was here thinking it was like, I don't know, Banana Republic for babies. That's something I learned yesterday. Oshkosh is not equivalent to Banana Republic for babies. They don't last for me. My cousin says, oh, sugar instead of the S word. Alex says fridge. Oh, fridge. But he elongates the F, so it seems like, is he gonna curse, Alex? And then he says fridge. Do you know one of the reasons we actually got therapy initially was because he was cursing, which was so out of character for him, and he hadn't ever been someone who swore. Like, it was like his demeanor didn't go with it. And then for like 3 months he started like cursing a bunch, and I remember being like, this is not normal for you. And he was even like, I know, I don't know where it's coming from. You know where it's coming from? It's called depression. Depression can cause irritability, and it definitely did, which was crazy. I didn't realize it could, like, I don't know, do things that he didn't even notice. Like, it wasn't an active process. It was so weird. They don't last for me. I've been doing okay with indoor plants, but I don't have any African violets because, I don't know, it's like primroses. They don't do anything for me. I see them at the store and I'm like, that's nice, pretty flower, but it doesn't tickle my fancy, as it were. My mom has this primrose that she's been keeping for years and years, and she's had it, I don't know, it's got to be 20 years that she's been keeping this primrose, and I don't know what primroses are, if they're perennial or annual. If they're one of them, then she collects seeds, and if they're not, then she collects a bulb. I don't know. But the point is that she's had this variety of plant for so long, and Wednesday, when I went over there, my mom showed me this primrose and was like, do you see? This is my favorite primrose. And I was like, I don't know. I don't see the appeal. It's very underwhelming to me. And I was just like, oh, that's nice, but it didn't do anything for me. The flowers don't matter so much to me. I prefer pretty greenery. Like my mom was telling me, ooh, they're having a really good deal on, what was it? Geraniums, if you want any more geraniums. And I was looking at mine today, and I like push it to the back. It's like right up against the window where I can't even see it, because it doesn't do anything for me. I don't care about my geranium. 1, 2, 3, like if it died, I'd be like, oh well, now I have a free pot. So basically I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to realize what I do and do not like in my houseplants, so that I don't buy any varieties that don't bring me great joy. And now that I know, I really prefer vining plants because I like watching new leaves come out. You know, I like delicate things. Like I love the oxalis. I love Hoya. I'm figuring out my love of plants, and it's been a pretty fun little journey. I love clover, so I'm going to show you this thing that I have. I took it from outside. It was this teeny tiny clover. Sorry, this is supposed to be a tutorial, but I just got obsessed with plants and I had to start talking about them. So this clover, well, when I first had it, it was tiny. It fit inside of the jar. It was like this big, and it just had teeny tiny clovers like that on it. And I just put a little bit of dirt at the bottom and like dripped a little water in it, and since it's a weed, it just took off and it started climbing like it does outside. So outside, this is a weed, right? But inside, it's such a delicate, cute little plant. Like, I think it's so cute. And like, it faces the sun, it opens and closes through the day. It puts out these cute little flowers every once in a while, and it will just keep growing. And the new leaves will be a little bit bigger. And I just love it. And I have one of these that I did the same thing, but I kept it in a different container, and I've had it since last fall. So I'm gonna see how long I can keep this one alive, because it's just a weed from outside, and it stayed alive all winter in my bathroom. I think it's just so sweet. I love these. I'm gonna leave it out because it's cute, so you guys can see how cute the little leaves are. I like it a lot. Looks like an oxalis, right? Except for it's just clovers from the lawn. Like I pulled it, it was one of the weeds. I was weeding my garden, and I was pulling out like any of the like ground cover plants, like keeping some of them. And this was one of the weeds in the garden. Like it's just a garden weed, but it does look like an oxalis, which I love because I love oxalis. So it's like another variety of a plant for me to keep. And it's from outside, which is fun. Because you shouldn't be able to keep Canadian outdoor plants inside because they need the winter. But apparently this one will just survive if it's given the chance. Kind of like the creeping Charlie. If you give them just a teeny bit of dirt to put their first root in, they're gonna take off. This lilac is starting to come along. Looking pretty cute. I think we need some pink in it. I think it's not too, I feel like it has pink, lilac has pink in it. Oh my goodness, thank you, geez. Double party, double prizes. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Blue. Make me feel so fancy. Oxalis can grow as a weed in lawns. What color are the flowers? Yellow. Little yellow ones. And it's totally a weed. Could it be an oxalis? Is it like the same thing? Because I'll be very excited if it's actually like an oxalis. But it is. But it doesn't grow from like a tuber. It grows like a weed. Like, honestly, if I just like snipped right here and put this just flat on dirt, it would just root into it. It's definitely a weedy sort of plant. It's very cute though. I think it's very sweet. I just want to bite it. Oh, speaking of biting and outdoor plants, yesterday I collected a whole bunch of, hello, geez Louise, what's going on? Blue, just going super chat crazy. Thank you. Someday that's gonna be like the norm, you know? You ever go on those live streams where it's like all over the place? That's someday. What was I gonna say? Oxalis, what was I talking about? They're very delicate. I think they're cute. I like them and they're sweet, and if they want to grow for me, then they can grow for me. They make me very happy and they make me smile, and they grew all winter. Yes, yellow flowers. I have them at my place. They're oxalis? Well, I feel like, isn't just any clover an oxalis? Hello! Geez Louise, is this intentional or is this an accident? Now that we're 3 for 3, I feel like I should double check. Are you on an iPad and accidentally hitting like go, go, go? If so, LOL. And if not, wow, thank you so much, geez. Right, Crystal? I have a moment here where I'm going, is it an accident? Because that's happened before. This is the only live stream I've ever been part of. Really, Crystal? Well, welcome. Well, when you get, sometimes like fancy people will do live streams. You know what I mean? The fancy peoples. Geez, if you join the live stream right now, you'd be like, wow, she's fancy. One, hold on. Come on, Laura. You can do this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Totally intentional. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Well, then thank you so much. You're a sweet person. Thank you. Hey, it was worth checking. All right, so now I'm gonna do, I think, something a little bit brighter pink. I don't know any fancy people. I know very few fancy people. I know like one for real fancy lady, but she's just classy. I don't know if she's fancy. Well, you're fancy to me. And as are you to me. I want to work on something else. What do you think we should do next? Why don't we do a rose now? What color should we do the rose? Okay, so we did the last blossom with this color. No, that's not right. That's not the same color. What's this color? Okay, so we can do the rose in any of these. Oh my goodness, hello! Look at these super chats. Thank you so much, Blue. Jeez Louise, making me feel all blushy. Blue, help me out then. Vote on this, Blue, and by vote I mean you get to pick. What color for the rose? We're gonna do a woven rose. Are we gonna do dark, light, or medium? Your choice. I almost said dealer's choice, but I don't think that's what it would. Donator's voice? Choice, not voice. Pick a pink, pick a pink. They're all pretty. But which one represents a woven rose to you? Look, we've got focus for 1 second before it blurs out again. Third one, you got it. All right. Let's make a woven rose, why don't we? Let's see how it looks. I mean, I'm sure it'll be really pretty because it's a rose, you know? It's gonna be pretty, but I love pink, so I know I'm gonna like it. Hope you guys like it too. Ugh. This is like the least fun part about hand embroidery. There should be somehow a machine that does this part. This is the part that there's money to be made in embroidery. Somebody who somebody who invents a thing to separate your embroidery floss, they'll be a millionaire. That's what I said too. Really? Super chat party. And also, I hate doing this. Both of those things are true. Okay, so let's end of the week party. Absolutely, end of the week. Okay, so I think that we should put another color in with the pink in order to just create a little bit of dimension. What do you think? We could do one strand of gray. That might be kind of cool. Just it'll add like shadow. Alternatively, we can add the other color of pink, like one of the other colors. What do you think? Or we could add gold. So gold, pink, or gray. What do you think? Blue, you get to choose again. Either way, we're definitely doing these two. So I shall wait on your vote on gray, pink, or gold. And from there, we will begin weaving a rose. We are rose weavers today. If you don't remember how we did the rose, I'm going to show you as I do it. But we also did like a walkthrough of it on Tuesday. So if you want to go back to Tuesday's live stream later for how to do this rose, we do it there. But we're going to do it again now anyway, this one right here. If you're doing this with me. If you're not, that's okay. I'm gonna choose if you don't send me informations. I'm looking for one of these three. Oh my goodness, hello! Geez, Blue, tell me what you want. Gray, pink, or yellow, or gold, sorry. And thank you so much for all of these super chats. Wow, you got it. Gold it is. You're making me blush. Jeez Louise. Hold on, there we go. Hey Alex. Blue has been super chatting like crazy today.
Sorry?
Blue, one of the live stream gang, has been super chatting like crazy. I know. He said thank you from the kitchen quietly. You can say it out loud. Thank you from Alex as well. gold and pink. I think this could be really pretty. If this is really pretty, I'm going to be very happy about it. And if it's ugly, then that's all on you, Blue. Although I don't think it'll be ugly. Jeez Louise. Blue, I'm feeling very happy. Thank you. And thank you guys, all of you. Thank you so much for all of the kind stuff this week, like kind words, kind actions. All of you, just thank you for making my birthday week feel awesome. It was very nice of all of you. And today that is being very amazingly rounded out with blue. Okay, so what did I do? I came out from one of the sides. Sorry, I have to see where I'm working here. So I'm going to do a rose right here because I just put my needle back in right there. And then I'm going to come back in through the middle. Bless you. And then I'm going to come up. No, you can go. How was class? Good. Tres piano. Very good. That's not correct.
Pardon me?
I said that's not correct. Oh my goodness. This is gonna look so pretty. I'm already very excited. It's pink and gold, and of course pink and gold look good together. Let's be honest, we all knew that, but I didn't know it was gonna make a pretty rose. Oh, it looks like it's gonna make such a pretty rose. I'm pumped. Now I can talk loud again. Woohoo! Energy level increase. Ba 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 ba. Okay, love you. Bye. I hate being quiet. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm not really like one to be quiet. It's like not one of my strongest like things. It's not like my best trait, being quiet. Okay, now we've got 5 lines coming from a center point, and they sort of star out into a star. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go under one of them and then over the line next to it. Then under the next one. Oh, you have such thoughtful and caring friends, Laura. A tribute to you, birthday girl. Thank you so much. And it's true, these, like, you guys are, it's crazy. I love it. I also made a mistake because I was looking at the chat. I accidentally put my embroidery through a previous embroidery. Gosh dang it. Oh well, we'll just pull it. Ow! Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, oh my goodness. Blue, you're making me overwhelmed. Thank you. You're so generous. Hi Laura, happy afternoon. Hi Austin, nice to see you this afternoon. We are on a super chat roll this afternoon. You've joined for the party. The end of the week, end of the birthday week party. And then, okay, so we're going under and then over and then under, and we're doing the same thing all the way around a whole bunch of times. Why is it not working? Because I did it wrong. I'm stupid sometimes. Okay, let's take this out and get it done right, because this is supposed to be like a make along with instructions and tutorial vibes. What can you do? Jeez. You're most welcome, Alex. He's such a goofball. Oh, I hope my birthday cards came in. I love birthday cards. And since it's still birthday week, I can still be excited. Okay, then we go under, then we go over, then we go under. Here we go. Amazing. And then we go over. And I'm just gonna weave up and down, over and under, oops, these strings, these 5 like pegs, or what would you call them, spokes on like a wheel. I'm gonna just go under and over, trying not to stab any of my previously embroidered embroidery. I'm just gonna keep going around. Sorry if it's not focusing properly. My camera likes to have the focus on not the foreground for some reason. But you get the idea, I hope. Or I hope it was clear enough on Tuesday. Have you ever heard people who say Tuesday as Tuesday? Are you someone who says Tuesday? Remember the secretary at my high school would always say Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. And I'm like, it's Tuesday, not Tuesday. Like it was like there was a T C H U, a weird combination of letters. Does anyone else have someone in their life who does that? Or is that just me? I feel like people who are British do it more. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Sounds like they're saying Tuesday, but they're saying Tuesday. How many times can I say Tuesday? Good question, Austin. I am working on a woven rose in golden pink that is literally coming out so cute. I'm gonna die. Nancy, thank you so much for the gold floss. It is making all the difference. And Blue, thank you so much for the suggestion. It is the correct one. Oh. When my needle doesn't want to. A baby dress? Cute. Is it a crochet baby dress or sewing? Here we go. Also, apparently Alex has been studying at some point. He's been studying French because he knows a lot of words now. He literally didn't even know how to ask to go to the toilet or anything, and now he knows like all of the vocab words. He came upstairs and was like spewing vocab words, and he knew what they meant. And I was holding up items and he was like, cahier, stylo. I was so proud of him. He loves school and he's really good at like education things where you have to like learn things. He's very good at that. But still, I was surprised because he's with me a lot of the time, so I didn't see him studying, but I guess he has been studying because he's, I don't know, learning French. One thing that is no good about this gold floss that's trying to come for me is that it doesn't want to stay tangled up with the other floss. So I'm just going to twist it to try and create a bit of a twist. Ooh, looks like a thunderstorm cloud. Hey, I'll take a thunderstorm over a snowstorm. Let's try this again. Ooh, it's Friday. It's Friday. Mother's Day is Sunday. Unfortunately, not able to do all the Mother's Day stuff that I would normally do with my siblings, but we do have a gift, so that will be good. I doubt she's watching. No, my mom does not watch these. What we're getting her is well, they're not photo frames, they're photo canvases. So it's like 9 pictures of the 4 kids. We include my brother in gifts. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, there's 9 frames, and we're doing 9 pictures, including, what was it? 2 pictures of each couple, 1 that's a family picture, including, oh, thank you, Nikki, jeez Louise. 1 that is like your family picture, so like 1 with me and Alex and the dog, Thunder. Unfortunately, CJ wasn't in it because it's an outside picture, but that's okay. And then 1 picture of like you in your life doing what you do. So like there's 1 with me, what was the one with me? It's like me and something, like me and wearing one of my handmaids or something like that. And there's ones of my siblings, same kind of way. And they're on these canvas, these 8x8 canvas frames. And it's like they printed the photos onto the frames. And it looks so cool. They look so pretty. And there's 9 of them. So my dad's job before Sunday was to put up 9 nails, 3 and 3 and 3, so that when we arrive there, we can give her them and then she can hang them up right away. So that's the plan for Mother's Day. I have tea. Good, Frida. Nikki, thank you so much for that super chat. That's awesome. Making me feel so spoiled today, you guys. Let me see. Freaky's here. Hi, Freaky. And what do we have? What's everyone working on? Crocheting one of my cowl patterns. Awesome. Rewriting it as a shawl pattern, right? For the future, wish me luck, good luck. I'm embroidering a birth announcements for close family. That's awesome. Is the baby already born? Or is yeah, well, that's what a birth announcement is, Laura. Read the the words, Laura. I can figure things out, don't worry. It just takes me a second. I have to say birth announcement out loud to be like, someone was born, I guess. Okay, what's everybody's bet? Do you think there's mail this time or no? My bet is yes. My bet is there is mail today. Whoever bets against me, I don't know what you win, but you win, I don't know, clout. You can have clout, which is a thing all the youths are looking for these days. There is a thing called clout chasing, which is like you try to be popular. It's literally, clout is like popularity. So then people will say things like doing it for the clout, like you're just doing it for the notoriety. In case you didn't know, that's what clout means. Yes, Valentine's baby, oh fun! And I am working on, oh, Valentine's baby, awesome. I am working. Once I've finished my tasks, I'll be able to work on crafty things. Well, don't work too hard. Because it's the weekend, it's the freaking weekend. I never know. I have Schrodinger's mailbox. I think I have Schrodinger's mailbox also, especially this week because I'm like, it's my birthday, there's a card in there, and yet some days there hasn't been. But I know there's one coming still because my sister was like, I mailed it. And she's not like a person who's like, I mailed it, I don't know why it didn't come. She actually mails things when she says it. Anyway, I don't know if people have anybody like that. You aren't going, are you, Frida? To your mailbox? To Schrodinger's mailbox. Over and then under. So I'm still weaving this rose because I've had the gold kind of try and escape a few times. But it's coming along. Still looking cute. Still looking like I'm really glad that we picked to add the gold. I think that helped. Ooh, thank you, Blue. Are you liking the rose? I think your color choice was wonderful. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. You're making me feel very spoiled for my birthday week. It's 11 at night. Oh. Well, then that makes sense. I mean, you could if you want, unless your mailbox isn't like near your home because you live in a forest, right? So is the mailbox like you have to go to a post office for? Like a post office in town because you live in Sweden? Exciting, not exciting. Not exiting. I'm so glad. Oh. Exciting, not exiting. Right. Oh, imagine. I'm exiting. That's what I'm going to say the next time I'm leaving somewhere. I am exiting now. All right, so there's the flower. Let's see if we can get a nice close-up. You can do it. I believe in you. You literally have one job, little webcam. Just focus on the stuff that is in your foreground. Why? Why is this happening? Grr. What did I do to make it focus last time? I used embroidery floss. Oh, there we go. There. So there's the rose. Well, there was the rose for like a brief second. So now that the rose is done, I'm going to tack it down through the... Jesus, Murphy! This keeps coming off the needle. Trying to make me, trying to get me over my cursing boiling point. You can't make me curse embroidery floss. You're an inanimate object. But like honestly, if you guys weren't here, no, that's not true. I probably still would have said Jesus Murphy. Alex has got me off the cussing train. There are so many more fun things you can say instead of cursing. So there's that. It's about 50 minutes away, jeez. It's red. Oh, 50 meters. Right. You're not in the States. Okay. Now I'm going to tack it down. If it'll let me. There we go. Got it. All these holidays are money making. What? All these holidays are money making. Like Valentine's Day? Or are you talking about my birthday? Because if I could have it as a holiday, I mean, it is a holiday. But my birthday, I'll have it as a national holiday. Eventually, I'll be like a renowned, I don't know, embroidery textile artist or something. And then, I don't know, my birthday will be a national holiday. Blue, I can't even spell in Swedish. Very good. Quality. Okay, do you think we should do all of the roses in the pink and gold? I feel like we should probably keep them consistent because then it might not be clear that they're roses and then it'll be like, you know, there won't be continuity in my art. And as a future artist worthy of having a holiday named after them, I must say we should keep it consistent so that there's continuity. Can't be having continuity errors in my artwork now. Look at this. Look at it. Is if I want to give someone something, why should I wait for a holiday or a birthday? That's fair. That's fair. I suppose so. I wonder why birthdays are a thing. I guess maybe because at some point, like, you weren't really guaranteed to get to adulthood. Do you think maybe that's possible? That's not the right pink, Laura. What are you doing with your life? Where's the pink we were using? This one? Yeah, okay. Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. The gold could be coins in the shape of roses. No, they're roses. They're not coins. They're supposed to just be roses because I'm making a floral arrangement here. I think. I think. I'm having fun. I totally get it, Frida. Well, I'm having fun. That's for sure. Too hot tea. My tea cooled down already. Oh, Karen's here. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you this afternoon. I am fighting with some embroidery floss this afternoon, trying to get some of these flowers, done today. And today, the thing that is going to be the homework is anywhere that you are wanting to put a French knot or a woven rose, put that in today. Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing a different type of flower. Can be multicolored roses. That's true too. I want to do another pink one first though, because I like it. I think the pink is pretty. I have a bit of an affinity for pink. It's something that I like. Oh, Laura, guess what? I'm ready. Crystal, what? I bought my mom an iPad with data. Oh, that's so sweet, Crystal. I'm gonna set it up for her and everything, put it on our porch. I bet you she's gonna just, well, first she'll probably be like, what is this? I don't want this, because I'm just assuming if she's not a technology person, she'll probably be like that first. But then eventually she'll be like very happy because she'll be able to FaceTime you. That's so sweet of you. That'll be so nice. Thank you for the idea. My parents are going to have internet for the first time, but they'll be able to see their grandkids and their kids. It'll be, I'm sure they'll come around to it for that. Just for the ability to talk to their grandkids, I'm sure that they'll be very happy. And I feel like, I don't know, who would you be more excited to talk to as a grandparent? Your grandkid or your kid? Because, like, I don't know. I guess your kid you're, like, biased against because you have seen all of their angles, whereas the baby, the grandkid, you, like, love them because they're just like a fun, genetically related or not, I don't know, weird little human. What are, like, babies are weird. But if they're not your baby, it's exciting, you know? Like, you can go play with them. So I don't know. What's more exciting? Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Totally. Yeah, it's definitely like a money grab. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Thank you, Blue. Oh my God. That's an amazing Mother's Day gift. See and hear the grandkids when FaceTiming. Is the grandkids more exciting than your kids? For those of you who have grandkids. Blue, thank you so much for all of these super chats. You're making me feel very, I don't even, grateful, but like there's more I have, if that makes sense. You'll be able to FaceTime all the time. I bet you, honest to goodness, Crystal, I bet you she's going to start FaceTiming you all of the time. So get ready for that. As soon as we got my grandpa a Google Home, because he's having a hard time seeing stuff now, but as soon as we got him a Google Home, he has started calling me way more often now. Like, it used to kind of be like I would have to do the calling, whereas now he can call, and then he says, basically he just says, okay, Google, can you call Laura? And then it calls me for him, and it's just kind of cool. He likes it, that's for sure. Ooh, Donna, my computer is home running like a champ. Super cheap fix. That's awesome, Donna. And Chris, my 88-year-old grandmother resisted tablets until she realized that all of her sisters have them and they could FaceTime. Oh my goodness. Yep, I have an aunt like that too. Once she figured out how to use it, it was a game changer for sure. It is great though. It's nice for everybody to be able to, like, you know, talk to everybody they want to. I love my kids, I do. I would hope so. I mean, yeah, glad your computer's working, Donna. Absolutely. Having a broken computer and being on isolation, not ideal. That's for sure. Laura, you made me Google. You made me. Oh no! Did it try to call me? That's creepy, isn't it? That it's listening to me. I didn't ask for this. But anyway. Heebie-jeebies. Sorry for, I should order something. I'm just kidding. Oh gosh. Have you seen those videos where like a baby will learn how to use the Alexa or the Google Home or whatever, the Amazon Play, whatever they are, whatever the other ones are, I mean. And there will be like there's like videos where parents will put up a video of them reacting to their kids spending like a whole bunch of money on their credit card through the Alexa or Google or whatever, because they learned how to use it. And so they were just asking for things, and it would order them off of like Amazon and send them to the parent's house. And then it's like the credit card bill has $600 on it, and now there's like 11 Barbie playhouses at the house because people made it like their Amazon was linked. I thought it was so funny when that happened to a bunch of people, but also like imagine the rage. It's like, I love you, small human, but right now you can't, because they don't even know money, you know what I mean? Like little kids, it's not the same. They don't understand it the way that we do. They don't understand how it goes. And just imagine being like, wait, what? I can order a Barbie playhouse and it'll just come to the house? I don't have to do anything? Amazing. I would do it too if I was like 4. And ordering things has happened before my kids. Yep, there you go. Easy way. You got a present delivered in quarantine. You're a special lovely. Oh! My quarantines present. You got a present delivered in quarantine. I did. Candace delivered my birthday present from Candace, which was amazing. All of the tasties, I've been eating them. My tongue is actually like burned raw from eating too many sour candies, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that's worth it because they're so tasty. Figuring it out, boy, that is a frustrating process. Oh yeah, figuring out that like, why does my credit card have all these Amazon purchases? That would be very upsetting. And then being like, raging at your child. Why? What do I do now? Do I have to return all the things? Now I have to get the boxes and blah, put it back in and mail it back. It's just so inconvenient. And nowadays it would be even more inconvenient because you'd be like, child, you're putting my health at risk by ordering these things. I just posted on Discord what I've been working on and it's all done. Okay, let me have a look on Discord there. Wendy Joe. I was here for that wow, the treats for Thunder was neat. I was here for that. Hold on. Truck is running. I don't know what I missed, Freaky. I was here for that. Wow, the treats for Thunder was neat. Oh, yes, totally. And oh my god, I forgot to say, I tested out CJ's treats. He is totally obsessed with them. I was very surprised, honestly. Okay, Discord. We've got Wendy Joe. Oh, cute. I love the overalls. Oh my god, baby overalls are so cute. I love baby overalls. Babies should always be wearing overalls. I would say like 80% of the time, every time, if you're under 2 years old, you should be in overalls, don't you think? That's what I think. And yeah, CJ loves the treats. So he'll get up for the treats. I don't know how I don't know, they must taste good for him, but Jesus. Could you not?
Yay.
Yay? What do you mean, yay? Did we have mail?
No.
Hey.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Sorry.
I hope you mean you gave the treat to the cat and not that you... No. The cat really loves it. I didn't eat them. But I was surprised because CJ doesn't eat anything and he fully is excited about those treats. And I proved it to Alex. He was like, yeah, right. I showed him and he was very surprised at how engaged. CJ jumped up onto my leg like a puppy dog would to get those treats. So I even said to CJ, because I talk to my animals, who doesn't, that the next time I could go into PetSmart, I would pick him up some tasty cat treats. Somebody's home, yeah. Over and under. And there we go. And there we go. I'm almost done this one. I'm just gonna go around one more time to hide those where a cat will jump several floors for a treat. Honestly, I didn't realize that CJ would care for them. And I don't know if was he getting them before we had him in our house? We've had him for years staying with us and he's never, I've never given him treats that he's taken. And then out of nowhere he was like, these are good, I would like to eat them. So he ate them. Pull it towards the camera. I did, and it doesn't want to focus on it. Maybe, do you mean pull it slowly? Maybe if I give it a chance to understand what's going on here, it'll be able to focus. Lots of love, grace, hugs, great vibes, and cheers to a fantastic weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you all. See you Monday. Bye, Nikki. Have a great rest of your day, and happy Mother's Day. This is gonna make me rage. Let me see if it focused. Really? Why? What is it about embroidery floss? Whatever. If it wants to focus on embroidery floss, these roses now are looking very cute, as you can see. So pretty. And I think we should do one more rose, because reasons. I've yet to see a cat do it in real life, though. And you never will, because if you want to see something out of a cat, it'll never do it, even if it can. If a cat knows that you want something from it, you will get literally nothing from it. Cats, as we know, are a unique thing to experience. For people who don't have cats, they don't understand. People who have never had a cat, if you explain to them what it's like having a cat, they would never ever get one. But cats are awesome to have. But if you explain what it's like, you'd never do it. Sometimes they bite, and sometimes they just sort of scream for no reason, and sometimes they go absolutely crazy for absolutely no reason at all, and run around the house attacking shadows and screaming at the corners of walls for no reason. And sometimes if they are mad at you, they'll just pee on your stuff, and Blah, blah, blah. Oh, bye, Wendy Joe. Have a great rest of your day. No two cats are the same. True, but like if you were going to, I don't know, define cat, I don't think you'd be like, very friendly animal, loves physical attention. they're a unique animal that are not like dogs. I love CJ, but oh my goodness, cats are not like dogs. And I think CJ is a doggish cat, like on the dog to cat scale. CJ is closer to the middle. Imagine if that was like a legitimate scientific scale. Dog to cat, like for a study. I would love to do a study just to make charts that make people confused in the future. Like today on the news, I heard them say, okay, what did they say? Where should we put the third rose? Maybe here. They were talking about, obviously, the only thing everybody's talking about ever right now, but they were doing it in terms of talking about studies that have been done and age groups that are affected. And they were arguing that female, like, people are more likely to be negatively affected by what's going on. More female people are losing more work than not that female people. I don't know, women and men. They were just doing women and men studies. And women are losing jobs and like because for the most part in like statistically women are responsible for taking care of the home and kids. So if the kids are stuck at home, then the mom will be stuck at home, right? And so women are being disproportionately affected. And they were asking our prime minister, like, what you gonna do about it, fam? And the prime minister, they were quoting surveys and statistics that to me don't seem like they were all from the same data set, because they were saying like men between the ages of 24 and 40 have lost about, geez, thank you, Blue, thank you. Super chat extreme. Oh no, wrong. Nope, right, good. Sorry, I'm doing a rose and I have to count how many spokes are on the rose wheel. So they're saying men between 24 and 40 have like 7% job loss or whatever, and then women between, they were saying between 14 and 21 have like a like 40% or something loss. And I'm like, but yeah, all of the fast food places are closed. Where are 14-year-olds working? They're working in the service industry. Very few 14-year-olds are like doing jobs that are, I don't know, highly skilled jobs. They're doing like service jobs, right? And so since the service industry is like closed right now, they're not working. And they were using the statistic for females between 14 and 21 have lost jobs at a higher rate than men between 24 and 40. And I was like, well, no, duh. Men between 24 and 40 have like career jobs. Girls between 14 and 21 don't have career jobs. This is not an accurate data set to be quoting. And I do believe that women are disproportionately affected. Like, I get that because moms have to stay home, yada, yada, yada. But why would they use a study that doesn't, it makes their point look shifty instead of like making a ton of sense. Yay, thank you so much, Blue. Thank you. I don't have a song for thank you, but if I did, I would sing it for you. But anyway, talking about statistics things, that's what happened. I heard on the news today, and I was like, you're making your point not a good point, because you're using two different age groups to convey a point that I think would still show up if you used like the same age group for both, you know? Blue, mine too. My pup likes his cat, but doesn't like other dogs. My pup likes his cat, except for if the cat tries to take up more space on the dog bed. And my cat likes my dog. My cat loves every dog. Thunder does not like any dogs, like at all. He's just not a huge fan of dogs coming close to him. They move too quickly. They make a lot of noise. They're very fast. They're very big. So I understand that he's a scaredy cat. So I don't force him. Crystal, my 16-year-old, works at McDonald's and has been getting 40 hours a week. Oh my God. A lot of people quit and the manager's relying on her heavily. I'm part scared for her and part proud. Well, yeah, I recognize both of those things. Wow, working 40 plus. Okay, so not all the service industry, but the ones that are closed are, wow, that's obvious. The ones that are closed are the ones that aren't working. Duh. Sometimes I just say the darndest things. And then we'll go over and under. I'm still doing a woven rose here. I'm just doing over and under weaving through 5. Crystal, I hope she's getting a bonus. Right? Yeah, in Canada they're doing that. The federal government is subsidizing a raise of like 50% or $4 or something to the minimum wage, which is great because our premier, Doug Ford, took away the increase. Our minimum wage increased to $15 last year before this new guy came in, or the year before the new guy came in, and he took it away already. So hopefully after the whole drama, people will be like, oh, people can't live on minimum wage. If you're working 40 hours a week at any job, you should be able to pay your bills. The end. So there's my socialist perspective. She's getting overtime. I make her basically sanitize her entire body when she gets home. I mean, honestly, if she's been working at McDonald's since before, I hope you've been making her sanitize anyway. Just kidding, but haha. McDonald's joke. But yeah, I bet you this is going to change the landscape for a lot of those companies. Because like McDonald's in Canada anyway doesn't have to wear gloves, or they didn't before this. They didn't have to wear gloves while preparing food for people to eat. I don't know. Now I'm betting they're going to have to. I saw a meme this morning. It made me laugh. My mom sent it to me, which also made me laugh because my mom sent me memes. A beautiful day has come. My mom can send memes, and also I've heard her say, I saw a meme. To hear my mother say the words, I've seen a meme, just the word meme for my mom to say, beautiful. Anyway, so she sent me this meme of a birthday cake, and it was like, can you believe we used to blow on these and then serve it to our families? Those were the good old days. And I was like, right? Happy birthday. Everyone would sing at the cake, very close together, and then you'd blow out the candles. Pfft, not today. Yes, on my birthday, when I went over to my parents' house, it was time to blow out the candles, and I went like this. Yes, crazy hours, but no overtime allowed. What? I've been telling the teens and young women who want to work to go and get a better paying job that someone else is ignoring due to unemployment. Take advantage of the gaps, girls. The Chihuahua way. I don't know. Definitely the Chihuahua way. They're like garbage dogs that we fall in love with. Thunder, you're a garbage dog that I fell in love with. Do you know that? They're like beautiful garbage. He's like modern art sometimes. It's just a piece of garbage or a toilet, but if you put it in a museum, then Thunder is like the toilet that's in the museum. Beautiful in his own way, you know? And Crazy Hours, Abigail. Abigail blew mine too. Oh. Well, the Chihuahua way is that they don't like things. They're scared of things, so fear comes out as crappy dog. I mean, I don't think he's crappy. I think he's amazing. Thunder's a very good boy. This rose thing, when I learned this, I was like very excited about it. She was just letting me know, Abigail, I think, that she was talking to you when she said the Chihuahua way. I love pics of your animals, Abigail. Oh, Abigail, who are your pets again? Who are your dogs? Who are your pets again? Sorry guys, if I don't remember your pets, it's not on purpose. It's not because I don't like you. It just takes me a little while to remember which pet goes with which username and to remember which human name goes with which username. It's just, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I feel like a teacher at the beginning of the year. Eventually I'll know all of your names. There we go. There we go. Almost done here. All right. Another woven rose completed. Just put that through there. There we go. We got 3 now. For some reason, this camera doesn't mind focusing on embroidery floss, which makes literally 0 sense to me, but whatever, if that's what you need, camera. Sorry, I wasn't trying to call you out. You're so there. There's my 3 roses. Looking cute. This whole thing is starting to look pretty cute, if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm gonna tie that off. And now it's time to do something else. What are we gonna work on next? I will decide once I turn this thing over. Out of the blue. Come on, you. There we go. Gorgeous, simply gorgeous, just like a horse is. Does anybody else watch or listen to, what is his name? What's his name? Alex? Alex?
Yeah.
What's the fat guy's name? The one that raps that I like?
Sorry?
The one that I like. He's the white guy with the rat tail. No, white guy with a rat tail. He's fat. The one who says gorgeous, just like a horse is.
Oh,
Action Bronson. Thank you so much. I like Action Bronson. Makes me smile. Makes me giggle. Okay, let's work on our sunflower now. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to get some yellow. And we're going to be doing the lazy daisy, but we're going to be doing it a little bit differently, because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of loops for that sunflower. Using ribbons as your thread for roses is so pretty. I've seen that, Donna, ribbon embroidery, and I think it's so pretty. It looks like, I don't know, like antique, you know? Like when you see embroidery done with ribbons. I've seen irises done with ribbons. So beautiful. You should search it. Like Google ribbon embroidery irises, and you'll be like, wow, that's stunning. Like, it's really pretty. Okay, let's get some lazy daisies started here. Thank you for the compliments, friends. I like it too. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. What music do you guys listen to? I listen all over the place. I have some easy listening that I do, like Michael Bublé or Regina Spektor. And then I have like some weird stuff, or what I would consider in the weird category, like Muse or Action Bronson. And then in the rap category, I do like Lupe Fiasco. Who else's rap do I like? What's his name? J. Cole. I like J. Cole. Anyway, what do you guys like? What do you listen to? All right, so while you guys are thinking about it, for the lazy daisy, you come up from the bottom, and then you're gonna go back into the same hole that you just came out of. Ooh, thank you, Blue. Thank you so much. Jeez Louise, Scrappy, hey, good afternoon. You should have seen the craziness that has been going on here today. Blue has been going on a super chat rampage, and then Nikki joined in. It's just been a wild stream. Three dogs laying on the couch, top to bottom. Roxy, Lincoln, and the husky is Nikita. Oh, that's a cute name. Grateful Dead. I don't know that I know any of their songs off by heart. I don't like, and by off by heart, I mean like I don't think I know the names of songs. Not, I don't know their music. Or at least I don't know that I know it, you know? I don't know, My daughter made me cinnamon scones for Mother's Day. I love scones. Scones are so tasty. There was a place in Ottawa, and also that's very sweet, Lori, and well done, Lori's daughter, on the Mother's Day. Good call. There was this place in Ottawa right down the street from where Alex and I lived when we lived there, and it was called the Scone Witch. You know, like a sandwich, except for the Scone Witch, and you could get sandwiches with scones, or you could just get tasty scones, and we would go on my way to work. Alex would walk me to work with Thunder, and we would pick up a scone when I worked opening shifts at the cell phone shop. Like Victorian crazy quilt stitches. Totally. When you see them, you're like, I mean, like, I get it. Winter was probably pretty boring. Like, in the Victorian times, I'm imagining that, like, winter time would have been kind of quiet, you know, not a whole heck of a lot going on in town and whatnot. So I guess embroidery, quilting, dressmaking, all these fancy stitches makes a lot of sense. Okay, so for this stitch, what I'm doing is I'm coming up through the bottom, and then I'm going back down through the same hole that I just came up through the bottom from. And then I'm going to come up through the bottom a little bit, like probably a centimeter up ahead. Then the loop from those stitches has to go over the needle, and when you pull it, you'll end up with this little petal design. What are you going to do with your cinnamon scones, Lori? Are you going to do, clotted cream, perhaps? CJ is just sleeping, Thunder. He literally has no interest in you. He's rolling around because he's sleeping, the same way that you do. Thunder gets so mad at CJ because CJ's kind of mean, but he gets so mad at him when CJ tries to like roll over and be cozy. Thunder always is like, get out of here. Okay, I listened to almost everything. Okay, Abigail, almost everything, so a good mix. And Frida, Elvis, Dolly Parton, okay. Dolly Parton has written an awful lot of music. A lot of popular music has been written by Dolly Parton. Like Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. In fact, Dolly Parton's and I Will Always Love You, geez Louise, Laura. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. I love R&B and old show tunes. Is that what you're gonna say, Donna? I see old SHO. I'm gonna guess show tunes because same. I like. Okay, SCHO. Show. I'm still gonna say old show tunes because I like old show tunes. I leave my Spotify in the Discord. I like a lot of music. I want to see what you like. I feel like since we have personality fun, like we get along in our personalities, I feel like maybe, you know, our music taste. Oh, old school. Oh, I wish it was old show tunes. Does anybody like old show tunes? I like old show tunes. I think they're nice. Dolly is my absolute hero. I watched a documentary on her, and she's really actually quite inspiring. She and her husband, they've been together forever, and he doesn't go to her concerts. He doesn't really listen to her music, and he doesn't like he stayed out of the spotlight because he never wanted to be in the spotlight. And she was like, "That's fine, you don't have to." And they just got along like that way with not having him in the spotlight. And she said, like, it's good. I'm on the road sometimes, so we get to be distant from each other, and then we can miss each other, which is good. And then they didn't have kids, and she was like, well, I'm a really good aunt. Like, we're having a great life, me and him. And then also she was talking about how when she was young, she was like dirt poor. That's what she says, is dirt poor. And her whole family lived in a one-room house, like a one-room cabin. She's not that old. Like it's not like in the 1700s where you're like, yeah, okay, living in a one-room house with no electricity or running water. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It was weird already then. And yeah, they were very, very poor. And when she was young, she thought the ladies who were like downtown, basically, she didn't say this exactly, but like the working girls, if you know what I mean, the way that they looked, she liked it. She liked how the idea of the pushed up boobs and the crazy extra big hair and the makeup and all that. She said it didn't matter to me that other people thought it was trashy. I really liked the look. And that's what I thought was beautiful. And I thought that was so fun and so sweet of her. Like, I love that it doesn't matter. Oh, that's not fashionable. I don't care. That's not why I like it. I think it's pretty. And I think that was very inspiring. And she's kept up that look the whole time. Sasa, hello, Sasak. Good to see you, and thank you for coming, and you definitely should learn embroidery. Welcome from New York. Welcome from Southern Ontario in Canada. I hope that you are safe in New York. I watched your governor on the news, and it sounded like things are better there than they've been, so I hope for you that is true. All right, so here are my lazy daisy stitches. I didn't do it in a group of 5. Instead, I just did it all the way across. Put some embroidery floss to help it focus. So you can see. They don't have to be perfect, but they come out looking like petals. See? So I'm going to move up. Coat of Many Colors is all about how she grew up poor. It's a great song to teach. Aww. Coat of Many Colors, like Joseph. Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I wore my coat. Does anyone else know the whole musical, like off by heart, or is that just me? Because I used to literally be obsessed with Donny Osmond. My little sister and I were like, oh, we're gonna marry Donny Osmond. We had no idea how old he was in real life, and we had no idea how old the play was. It was like my love for Elton John. I just didn't know anything about him. I only heard his voice, and I was like, I love him. I'm safe, but too many people still want to relax too soon. I wear masks everywhere no matter what. Good. Keep doing that because, yeah, keep yourself safe. Not worth it. Not worth dying over. Not worth getting very, very sick. Like, even if you don't die from it, it's not a pleasant illness. So, yeah, wear your mask. Wear your gloves. Wash your hands. Yeah, the song is about how her coat was constructed of rags because they couldn't afford to buy anything. How she grew up poor. That does sound nice. I will check it out. The nephews are in musical theater. Hold on, I didn't read the previous. I know it. My nephews were in a production of it. Who did they get to be? Imagine if one of them got to be Joseph, doing all those fun song montages. Or Elvis. I mean, Ramses. Oh, no, not Ramses. Who's the pharaoh in Joseph's story? Is it Ramses? Maybe it is. Anyway, I don't remember. The nephews are in musical theater. Geez, Blue, thank you so much. Thank you. Gosh. Wow, I'm feeling very blessed. Blue, thank you so much. These super chats. You're going wild. Thank you for splurging on me. It's a very awesome surprise. Thank you. No, Joseph was their friend. It'd be funny. We didn't do that in my school. I probably would have auditioned if I could have been in Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, especially if I could have been Joseph. I mean, we were in a Catholic school, so there's no chance a girl was going to be cast as a male role, but it could happen. Type 1 diabetic here, so yeah, still kind of want to go looking like Jake Gyllenhaal and Bubble Boy, if only we all could. Oh yeah, definitely. if you've got any secondary stuff, be very careful for sure. I hope that you can stay safe and healthy, because that is scary. Dolly is a philanthropist. She's supported many causes. Right, yeah, I didn't even finish like talking about her. She's amazing. Yeah, she's done a lot of cool stuff. And I thought that documentary was pretty cool because she touched on it like it wasn't even the most important thing about her. Like the documentary added text in it, like underneath when she was talking. It was like interview clips all mashed together with like a narrative flowing through. And yeah, she didn't even talk about it. Thanks, Dina. Make me feel so special for my birthday. Thanks, guys. Blue, thank you so much. Making me feel extra special. But yeah, she was like not even focusing on it. She was like, yeah, I do things and I like things, and I became, she didn't mean to become like big in the LGBTQ community, but because drag queens like, I've been to Dollywood, but it was 20 years ago. Geez, was it beautiful? Yeah, she wanted her own amusement park for her. Coat of Many Colors is one I believe everyone should listen to. Well, I'll check it out. I've probably heard it, but I will check it out in case I haven't. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it really showed her personality, and it was really nice. In like 2 years, you should all head there, where she's from. LOL. In like 2 years, when it's not literally dangerous to do things, normal things that didn't used to be dangerous. Remember when you could go out? Remember when you could go to a store and pick something and then put it back and be like, actually I do want it, and pick a different one. And now you're like, do I really want to touch 2 different boxes? Get all these people germs everywhere. Maybe that's just me getting a little over hypochondriac in this dilemma we find ourselves in. So what I did at this point, I'm still doing lazy daisy stitches, but what I'm doing is I added one piece of the darker, like goldish color, and I'm doing one piece of darker gold and one piece of the yellow still, the lighter yellow, and I'm doing more lazy daisies in between those. MVP today, Blue. Thank you so much for your generosity. I just want to reiterate, this is very much, definitely don't do this if you don't want to or if you can't, but I very much appreciate it. So thank you so much. Jeez, and that's coming in with another. Jeez Louise, thank you, Blue. Gosh. I love the little emojis that go with it. Look at that cute little doggo. Alex loves those. Both of us don't understand how they're like a cat, but they're a dog. It just seems so weird. Why would you want a dog that's like a cat? I understand wanting a cat that's like a dog, but why would you want a dog that's like a cat? I don't know. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love He's Alive by her. It's about Jesus' resurrection. I don't believe, but I believe she believes, and it gets me crying. Oh God, yeah, I can relate to that, Frida. Like songs, like, oh, okay, what's that song? Hold on. Dang it, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a churchy song that's about like Jesus and God and how he's gonna shoot. I can't remember even the concept. Why can't I remember it? Anyway, it's a really nice song, and I literally cry every time I hear it, and I don't believe either. But it still, if somebody believes and they're singing about it, I'm here for it. If you guys get a chance, oh, I read that one already. There we go. Can I tell you guys a secret? My throat hurts. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna stay inside all weekend, so it's fine. But it's probably nothing, but my throat hurts. So there's that. I was on a stream yesterday where a super chatter was clearly inebriated. She donated $200 off the bat, then continued to give more. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Invite her to the stream. I'm just kidding. But also, that's terrifying. Imagine waking up the next day and being like, that's not what I meant. That, oops. That's literally why I said earlier, like, Blue, do you remember that that's happening? Remember food that came from the dirt? Maybe it's too soon for that. Remember food that came from the dirt? Hold on. I call Charger my cat Kitty Pup because he plays fetch when you ask him where the ball is. He'll bring it to you. Aww. I don't understand. Remember food that came from the dirt. Maybe it's too soon for that. Food that came from the dirt. What's food that came from the dirt? Time for more tea. That's a fact. I'm going to have more tea after that. After the stream. Ooh, big gust of wind just hit the window. Yes. That's like drunk shopping. Yeah, but at least drunk shopping, you're receiving the present. Super chatting is sending a present to someone else. That would be like Amazon shopping and sending it to a different address, which you can absolutely do with the links below. Check out the links to my Amazon wish list where all of the things that I need and want for the channel to grow are listed. Like imagine nowadays drunk shopping is easier because it's online and you can just undo it if you need to. Drunk shopping. It's like hungry grocery shopping. It's dangerous. The stream was a YouTuber who does a Song of Ice and Fire, so there's a great community part of it. It was wild. Oh no. The streamer was embarrassed. Yeah, it's awkward. That would be awkward. Because it's like, yeah, well that's why I checked at the beginning. That's why I asked. That's why I asked Blue, was that intentional? You've been sending a whole bunch of them. I don't want you to be like, what am I doing? Accidentally sending this person. But I do appreciate the little dogo as well. So cute. I don't drink liquor when I stream, guys. I know what I'm doing. I'm just, yeah, but it's good that I checked, right? It's responsible. I totally do that, Scrappy. It's usually little things. Like the other day we got a package with chair feet covers. Hubby was like, what are these? I wasn't really drunk, just had a glass of wine, but they made sense at the time. Wait, chair foot covers makes great sense. Won't scratch the floor. And also, I too don't really drink liquor, Blue, and I appreciate a wish list item for CJ is coming. Ooh. Wish list item for CJ. Is that from you, Nancy? I did see, I can't see who did anything, but I can see some informations like that something has been moved. I can't see, okay, it doesn't confirm to me what's coming, but I can look at my wish list and things disappear off of it, and that's how I know if something was purchased. Like I can't, they don't tell me that something happened and then it just comes. So I've made an effort to like check my actual one and see what changes. So thank you, Nancy. Well, thank you from both of us, me and CJ and Alex. Little CJ. You don't even deserve a present, you mean cat. I mean, I love him, but you know. And Nancy, I'm excited for it. Thank you so much. The generosity of you guys is just astounding. It's like the best people end up on here. And I wish I could just like, I don't know, tell all of the people in your life. You know what I mean? Like, this person that you love is a really good person, just so you know. Oh, Blue, thank you again. Thank you so much. Oh, a little pear. I'm pear-shaped, so I appreciate a little pear. So cute. Thank you very much, Blue. Jeez Louise. Making me awkward. Making me feel awkward, but in a good way. An awkward way that I need to get over feeling, because it's like a good feeling, and I need to retrain my brain that generosity, receiving generosity is a good feeling, not an embarrassed feeling. It's true. Sasak, that's a good way to put it, is like, it feels like embarrassed. Like I can't say thank you enough the right way, you know? Cheesecloth and sewing needles for Laura. Outdoor house for CJ. Nancy, thank you. The cheesecloth, that's going to be so good for the forsythia, which is going to get dyed soon. Thank you, Nancy. Roar! Nancy, I'm very much looking forward to it. Ooh, CJ will be fun. Can I be honest what that outdoor house cat was for? It was with the intention of having it outside in the winter for strays, because I don't want them to get cold. So I figured I would put that outside for them. CJ can play with it in the summer, but I want a warm spot for the strays of the countryside to be able to find shelter and safety when it's cold. So Nancy, you're going to be helping out some stray kitties. And maybe even the mama. Maybe that mama, she hasn't come back, but maybe that mama will try to use it. Oh, by the way, it's technically Sasa K. Okay, perfect. Am I saying it right as Sasa? And if not, pronounce me. I just like having it without spaces and refuse to change it. That's all right. That's fine. Sasa. Cool. Is Sasa your actual name, or is it short for something? And I like it, except I have a mild lisp, so it's a little bit difficult for me to feel confident saying, but at the same time, Sasa, cool name. I'm here for it. All right, we need more yellow things. You have a heart of gold, Laura. Nancy, you have a heart of gold. I love you guys. Urgh. You have a heart of gold. You're such a lovely human being. I'm very happy to have you guys in my life. Honestly, I would never have met so many wonderful human beings all over the world without this platform. I can get so gushy when I start talking about this, but for real, let me just do it again. I don't care. I like the feeling of talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it and you guys can feel hopefully some warm fuzzies. When I started streaming, my name is Sarah and Sasa is my family nickname. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Well, Sarah, Sasa, nice to see you. How did you find them, Laura? Because you're wonderful. How did you find them, Laura? How did I find you guys? No, I'm not. You guys came by your own accord. I can't draw wonderful humans from the internet with my wonderfulness. If I am wonderful, I can't bring wonderful people out, can I? Blue, thank you so much again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Read my comment about my $100 cat condo. Hold on. I don't ever use a backup purse. I may have been drunk enough to buy one. Very good. You can guarantee if I'm drunk shopping, it's going to be bizarre things, like a cat condo for a feral cat. Very good. And a backpack purse by a high-end designer. It happened. Well, sometimes you just think you need a backpack purse. I'm going to let you know, you don't. Nobody needs a backpack purse, just like nobody needs to pay hundreds of dollars for a fanny pack. Have you seen those? They're like popular, where like the 20-somethings, sorry, I know I was getting on a gushy topic and then immediately switched off. I have ADD, just deal with it. So the designer like Supreme, they have like a fanny pack that the cool kids wear across their body. So it's a fanny pack. It's a fanny pack, and they wear it across their body like it's a purse or something, and they think that they're very cool. And I'm like, that was like a dad thing at one point. It's like it wasn't cool. It was like, oh, my dad is so embarrassing. Like, now they're cool. I mean, Alex has been wearing a fanny pack for a very long time, and I just got over it because he likes it and it works for him. But for the most part, I used to make fun of my dad for wearing a fanny pack, and now all the teenagers are wearing these, like, I don't know, fanny packs. That's what they're not anything else. They're fanny packs. Watching someone do crafts is almost meditative in a way that doing them sometimes isn't. Well, I'm glad that you like it. That makes me happy. I like it. I'm having a good time. My nephew has a Coach fanny pack. Of course he does, because how old is he? A teenager? A teenager? That's what they do. But they think it's cool, and you're like, that used to be not as cool. Love given freely doesn't happen all the time. Well, I do love you guys, and I want to give you all of my love because you're real gems of people. All of you guys are quality human beings, and it's awesome that you guys found me, that you've made your way here, and that you decided to stick around. And I don't know, you guys make me feel really seen. You make me feel really heard. I hope that you guys feel heard when you're here, and I hope this is a good place for everybody. I do really, I care about you guys, and I feel really good that I get to have you guys in my day-to-day life. Like, otherwise, where was I going to find you? I never would have found you. You never would have found me. Without the internet, we literally would never have come across each other. And I think of like some of the humor that we have is so aligned, and we never would have met. We never would have found each other. And I think that's so cool that now we have, because of this. This platform has allowed us to, oh, I just ripped a clover off my baby clover. Dang it. Well, good thing it's a weed and I can get 100 more from outside. Anyway, I used to have an outdoor shelter for stray cats, but the tomcats sprayed it, so it was constantly stinky. Well, gross. Ew. I don't want that to happen. Well, I guess we'll see. I'll keep you posted. The only fanny packs I like are the ones worn by the comedian weirdo musician Flula Borg. I highly recommend everything he does. Flula Borg. I do not know this name. I haven't seen Whisper. Yeah, I haven't seen Whisper today either. But Whisper's taking a little bit of not a step back, but just taking a little more time for herself right now. So she might not be here today. And if she comes in later, we'll say hi to her then. And what I would just say is send some love to Whisper if you have the opportunity. I love it here. Me too, Frida. Me too. And I love that this 2 times a day thing. I was worried that you guys were going to get sick of me with this 2 times a day thing, but it seems like for the most part, it's working out, right? Simple green takes that nasty odor. Good to know. Simple green. And I know what that is, so that's good. Yes, you can lead it. Just needed to find you. And yeah, 19, of course, he has a fanny pack at 19 because that's what's cool now. Kids these days. It's just like those backpacks, the JanSport ones. When I was working at Canadian Tire, honest, Blue, thank you. Jeez, you're just peppering the entire stream with these super chats. Thank you. Jeez Louise. What am I saying? See, I get distracted. Oh, I saw it was your birthday. Bon anniversaire. Thank you, Sasa. Yes, my birthday was on Wednesday. This is the last day of my birthday week. Out of the Blue is MVP. Definitely MVP. Definitely. Out of the Blue, you're not even a mod yet. Do you want to be a mod? Because you're here all the time now. And, I mean, you're definitely MVP right now. So, if that's something that you'd like, which means that you'll be able to whack a troll if you'd like, I can make you a mod if you'd like. I think that's so cool too, Laura. Right? Because, yeah, it just never would have happened without this channel. I never would have been able to come across you guys. And I love getting together twice a day. This has been really fun. I was worried it was going to be overwhelming for me and boring for you guys. But it seems like so far nobody's sick of me, which is super. I'm happy about that. And if you're sick of me, that's okay, because I'm a lot sometimes. I have a lot of personality, as some teachers would put it. But oh, Dina, how can anyone ever get sick of you? Well, if they listen to me for too long, that's usually what it is. Oh no, there's others who are the real MVPs. No, you're totally an MVP. And Nancy, I am very excited for that cat thing. I don't know, what is it called? Cat shelter, cat condo. It looks very exciting, and I think that the stray kitties in the area will be able to be caught, spayed or neutered, and returned to the wild because of it. I think cats will have access to a cozy, warm spot, and I will be able to access them, which will allow them to not make a million litters of kittens, which is good. I haven't told anyone. Oh, I wonder what my cool 18-year-old niece is going to think about my purple hair, assuming it works out. She'll probably think you're very cool. Hello. Purple hair is really cool. Well, you've told Ola, and he thinks it's a good idea, right? Anywho. You boils. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, jeez Louise. I I just looked at the total of super chats for today, and holy moly, feeling overwhelmed. So, wow. Thank you, Blue. That's crazy. I'm looking at I can see the full super chats. Thank you. That's, like, all jokes aside, like, that's enough money to pay my water bill. So, like, thank you. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And all it's going to do is help the channel keep moving forward, because if I don't have to worry about the water bill, I can make more art without having to beat myself up about it not making enough money just yet. So, thank you. Sasa, don't be yet, but it really has cheered up this confined life right now. Sasa, what's Sasa say? What's Sasa say? That's like a whole statement that's hard for me to say, my S's. Oh, I found a program for my speech impediment improvement. I just need to decide on if the teacher's a good teacher, but that's exciting. So maybe Sasa, see what Sasa said will be easier for me to say after that course. I'll let you know. Sasa, you'll have to come back so that I can see what Sasa said without the sharp sound. Only Ola, he has to help. A very interesting vocal exercise, absolutely. That's up to you. I'm a great whack-a-troll. I'm ready for it, Blue. Here we go. Add mod. There you go. You're a mod now. My moderator. It is an interesting vocal exercise. There were a bunch on this, like the intro to this course, and I was like, oh my god. I didn't realize how tired my tongue would get doing vocal exercise, or positioning exercise. The problem that I have is that I can't hear S the way that it actually sounds, or I couldn't for a long time, so it kind of screwed up my S's, like how my tongue is working in my mouth while it's happening. So when I say S, my tongue is like folded. Work time. Okay, well, Sasa have a good time. Woo, work time. Or do you mean woo mod time? Because the mods have a wrench. Anywho, basically my tongue, it folds like as if you're trying to do the, like folding your tongue into a straw, if you can do that. My tongue sort of begins that fold when I'm saying S, which is incorrect. So I need it to be flat, and it's tiring. It makes my tongue tired, like actually tired, which is so bizarre. So I didn't realize it was going to be, I mean, I knew it was going to be a lot of work. It was a lot of work the first time I did it, but I was a kid, so I had, I don't know, more plasticity or something. Oh no, I meant she got a wrench. Yes, indeed. I just think it'll be more work this time because I have to do it on my own on purpose. So it's gonna be, that'll be fun. Yes, oh, you deserve it, Laura. I'm so glad. Thank you. Pronouns with the Z. You're from New York, so you respect pronouns. How kind. Anywho, you deserve it, Laura. I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm very glad too, honestly. Frida, I love that artist you sent on TikTok. That artist you sent on Soul. What does it do to your soul when you see the basketball suspended in water? Or in a water tank. I don't know if it's in water. Okay, let's check out, grab a embroidery floss so it'll focus. Come on. You did it before when I had an embroidery floss. Let's pick a different one. Hold on. It'll focus. It has to. It did before. Really? It's so rude. This camera's like, when I feel like it, I'll focus on whatever I feel like. There we go. So this is what I just did, the sunflower up at the top. Thank you, that's a privilege. She Sasa. Absolutely. Thank you for asking, Sasa. Mine are she, her as well, unless, it doesn't actually matter to me, but because it matters to some people. There's that. So my sunflower is now mostly done with lazy daisies. Beautiful, thank you. Scrabby, he's so cool, right? He explains more of his art on Instagram. He's really involved. Interesting. Well, is that the same guy who you posted? This is not looking happy. Something happened. I touched it too much. I have to put it back in the sun so it can get its afternoon sun because something happened and now they're looking sad. I have to put them over here in the sun again. My happy little clovers. It is coming out nice. Beautiful it is. Laura, it makes me feel free. Yes, it's in water. Oh. But it's confined and it's a basketball. Whatever. Art makes you feel things. I'm glad it makes you feel free. Hey guys and girls and non-binaries and everybody in between. I'm gonna go now. It's Friday. It's 10 after 6. We've done our 2 hours together in the afternoon. I will be back. Not yet, Frida, but I'm gonna scroll because I'm looking for that explicit art you talked about. I'm gonna be back Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, and we won't be working on this on Monday. We'll be working on whatever we start our day with, but on Monday afternoon we'll keep working on this. We'll get this done next week. It'll probably take us half the week to get through the entire patch. But what I'm going to do today to just help get ahead is I'm going to finish the lilac by doing my French knots, and I think that is going to be where I'll leave it so that we can do the other types of flowers throughout. So your job for the weekend is to try all of your flowers, do your lazy daisies, woven roses, and French knots, flowers that are made up of those things. So some flowers you can do other than roses, you could do a vine with some little French knots along it like this. You could do something like a forsythia if you did something like this but all in yellow. You could do lilacs just like this. Basically flowers is this weekend. Flowers and outlines. So thank you guys all for coming. I love you all. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for making my birthday week special and my birthday specifically special. I really do appreciate it. All of you, every one of you. And to those of you who have sent me a card or who's gone crazy on my Amazon wish list, Crystal and Nancy, or super chat bonanzas. Thank you so much, Blue. Thank you, all of you. Have a great weekend. Drink water. Propagate one of your plants if you have any plants, because it's a good idea. Spring's here. Anyway, drink water. Don't lick any doorknobs. Remember to wash your hands. Be nice to the people that you're stuck with, because you're still going to be stuck with them for a little while. And I will see you Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday. And let me just change the screen for a sec. To remind everybody, I just wanted to give a special thank you, a special shout out thank you to my May patrons, Teresa, Barb, Crystal, and Lori. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. Well, the show will not begin shortly. It's actually going to end shortly. But anyway, now I'm really going to go. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. I'm going to go put pasta water on, so I'm telling everyone now to enjoy their weekend. You too, Dina. But everybody, don't forget to drink some water. Don't forget to like the video on the way out, and I'll see you Monday. Okay, love you, bye.